Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be my testing new makeup for 2025. So if you haven't seen my latest makeup haul, it'll be in the description, like the link of it. So I got some vouchers and stuff for my birthday and I thought I'd treat myself to some new makeup, and I did that, which I'm so thankful and grateful. So I've got a selection of makeup. It's all new apart from this foundation on my bed, apart from this bronzer too. I use it as a mirror mainly, but I've got a lot of new makeup, so I'm excited to test this out. Now bear in mind I've tried most of them products out already. If you don't know me, you'll not know that when I get a new product I want to test it out as soon as I can. I cannot wait to do a video. I just have to try it out, do you know what I mean? So I have tried everything out apart from the concealer. So I got the Beauty Crop Cherie Duo Primer and Setting Spray, the iconic TikTok famous primer and setting spray everyone loves. And I got from Primark the 4-in-1 Cherry face powder, so it has different tones of powder. It's cherry scented, and yeah. And I got the Primark dupe of the Hoola bronzer. I think this one, maybe it's dupe of the Hoola Caramel, because it is darker than original Hoola, but it just looks like that. It has even the brush the Hoola gives you as well. It kind of reminds me of the Hoola by Benefit and also W7 Honolulu, combined, if they had a kid or something. It just kind of gives me that vibe. But obviously that's the tone of what Hoola Caramel is, you can just tell. I haven't tried the brush yet, but I've tried the bronzer. It is quite dark, so if you're very pale, just get the lighter one, I would recommend. So I have got, let me see, a concealer. It's the new Ultra Cover Concealer by Collection. And excuse my nails, I needed to do them because they're disgusting. I need to put some fake ones on or just paint them because they just look plain, do you know what I mean? But I got the shade Free N, which is Ivory Neutral. And then lastly I got the NYX Lip Lingerie XXL liquid lipstick. I can't figure out what name it is. I've tried looking and zooming into the camera, taking a picture of the label, but I cannot figure out for the life of me what this liquid lipstick is actually called. And it is doing my head in because on my other NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lipstick, the same variation of this, it has a name. So why did I not put the name on this one? Do you know what I mean? But this liquid lipstick's really good. I've got it a different colour too, like I said before. So that is all the products I'm testing out. I will see this foundation if you're curious. This is the bPerfect Chroma Luminous foundation in the shade N5. I've had this for a year, got it last year for my birthday, but I've still got loads of it left, so I want to use it to see what it's like for the primer. So as we're going to get into this makeup before I ramble on way more than what I actually already have, which is a lot, we're going to be using the Cherie by Beauty Crop primer, and I think I got the 5ml version. It does have a wee pump, and I'm going to take one pump. So when I used this last time, I took too much out of it and it was really sticky. Not it's meant to be, but it blends really well, so I think you're not meant to use too much of it because it's hard to set down. So I'm using a pump and that's it, because I think that's plenty for my face. And as you can tell, it gives you a red tint to your face, but it blends away. I did worry at first in case it would make me look really red and I had rosacea or something, but it didn't. And it's been fine. Should I take more? I don't know. Because I feel like my neck hasn't got much love. Okay, Brookelynne, you're mature as anything. I'll just take a tiny bit from my neck because my neck is dying for attention. Like I was last Saturday night, my birthday night out. I was literally a wee teenage girl dying for attention, so I'll give my neck some love. Right, a little bit. There you go, love. There's your attention. Right, I think you might let it sit for a wee while. I'm not entirely sure, but like as you can see, it just dries in clear. It doesn't give your skin like a red tint or anything. It just looks like your own skin. So that's good, because I don't really want to be walking around with a red face, do you know what I mean? But it does have that sticky, like, yeah. Do you want to do that test? Like, it's not gripping. I don't know why it's not gripping. Maybe it's because I put loads on yesterday. I don't know how much I meant to actually put on, because when I put like 2 pumps or 3 pumps on yesterday, I felt like my makeup wasn't setting down properly, whereas I feel like that 1 pump would actually be perfect, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go into foundation. I've got my Makeup Gallery blending sponge all dampened out. I know you're probably thinking it looks disgusting. That is stained with foundation. It's not actual dirt. And again, bPerfect Chroma Cover Luminous foundation in N5. So I'm just gonna take about 1.5 pumps, I'm gonna say. Like about that much. And I am just gonna get my hair out of the way because it's actually doing my head in. Just pumping it on like you do. Should I tell you a wee story time, or should I not tell you a wee story time about Saturday night? Because girl was embarrassing on her birthday night out. Literally. Honestly, because I don't know, do you ever wake up in a bad mood and then it affects you for like most of the day? That's why, like, when I'm in a bad mood, I shouldn't really drink. I didn't get like very drunk like a bit, but I just more had like a black mood. But it kind of went away when I went out, before I went out, and then I came back with a vengeance, and I was just like, something happened, like this really peeved me off. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but something happened, like, well, some girl like spilt the drink on me by accident, was blocked, and then she went and kissed, I'm telling you anyway, she went and kissed my guy friend, and I was raging at her. Like, I went on for, I didn't say anything to her, but I was more saying to my other friends, like, she's kissed him, literally. And I was devastated, like. And then my friends were like, why is it even bothering you? Because you're not even with me, Marion. Like, because you spilled a drink at me and no one made sure I was okay. Literally. And she's skinnier and prettier than me. Literally, like, I had to go back to therapy or something. I need therapy badly. But it's more because I had a bit of a knockback. The day before, so it was really hitting me hard. It was this training course was on with work, and I didn't pass it, so I didn't get doing the later therapy job. So I was just a mess. Like, I wasn't bad, but it was more like just kind of having a huff, like saying just angry. But it wasn't like making a massive fool of myself. It was just, I just felt really put out by, like, I don't know. You get days like that. I probably shouldn't have went on that course before my birthday night. I just should have took the later one or something like that. But they kind of convinced me to go to the earlier one. So I did. I should have put my foot down, but then I wouldn't have met nice girls who I met on that course if I didn't go that time. So that's that foundation on. Look at how glowy that is. I absolutely love that foundation. It's so nice. So yeah. Okay, sorry, my friend just messaged me there, so just had to check the message. So I'm gonna go in with this collection. It is the Ultra Cover Concealer. So it's like the heavier coverage of their Lasting Perfection one. I have the shade 3N, which I said before. Just gonna do my usual concealer, but I don't really need to put any on my cheek area or anything, just more the centre of my face and my under eye. I can still feel that primer feeling really tacky on me for some reason. But look at the doe foot applicator on that. It's like Tarte Shape Tape or the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, which I used to use a lot back in the day. So as you can tell, it's more of a neutral colour, but it's 5 I like compared to my tan. I'm going to do the other side. It actually almost has like a yellow tinge to it. I don't know. I do tend to find collection concealers can pull really pink, especially a darker one, which is I find really annoying. Cause I'm just like, I just want a pink concealer, less than brightening up the face. You know what I mean? I look nuts. Imagine answering the door like this. Imagine someone came to my door right now and I had to go downstairs to answer the door like this. Hello, love. Literally. So I'm gonna just blend out the big end of the sponge, just the forehead first. I will start on the forehead and like the chin because that's the areas I don't want it to be too bright. So, and then I kind of move into the center of my face over here. Then using the wee pointy end, I'm gonna blend out this on my cheeks. It has decent coverage, I would say. It's quite good actually. Yeah, it is really nice and brightening, which I do actually like. Now I can still see a little bit of blue poking through because I do have like blue, like dark circles, and they're not that bad, but I do have a little bit of them. So yeah, I'm gonna do think I should add a touch more. I might do. It's not really a thick concealer. I find it's more of a thinner consistency, which is probably like good if you don't want the cake too much or anything, or cake up. So just gonna blend. People think I do like drag queen makeup and stuff, but I see some like girls, I don't know, like Gen Z's and stuff, like who do their makeup all creamed, or like they do it like a really clean girl and everything. And I'm literally doing makeup like it's 2014. Literally. Like I'm literally doing my makeup the exact same way people did in 2016, 2014. But I just find the powders work really well with my skin. But I am gonna, do you think I should do like one of my videos, do you think I should do like do my makeup like a Gen Z? Because it might make for an interesting video. Right, on the powder, so put the concealer away. So Primark PS Sweet Form 1 Cherry Face Powder. I'm going to try the proper cherry colour. It does come with a wee puffy, like a poofy. So I'm going to see. The only thing is, I wish I had like a sifter where you can turn it instead of this stupid sticker. So yeah, I want like a cherry colour. Sweet from my sweet, sugar from my... Okay, Brookelynne, stop your singing. Where's the pink one? The pink one! Okay, stop. So I think I got the pink one. Sorry. Literally, I'm immature, so I'm going to just take it like that. Right. I'm going to just tap the crease out because I have my eyelids creased so badly. Taking the wee mini pink poofy, and I'm going to just tap the poofy into the powder and tap the poofy onto my eyelids. I just find that word poofy so funny. I am an immature kid, but hey ho. Look, girls, we all love a good poofy. Oh my goodness, and here that actually is quite brightening. Okay. Don't know if pink powder actually suits me that well, to be fair. I don't know. Like, everyone's going on and on and on about pink powder, and I'm just sitting here chilling with my banana powder and be like, I'm good. Like, I'm good with little banana powder, you know what I mean? But I need to give it a go and give it a wee try. I think it's because I wear a lot of tan. I don't know. Like, when you wear a lot of tan, like, you're better with the banana one. But then I see girls who wear like nice tans and stuff, making sure you've got the right one. I wish I would tell you the flipping shades and all, like, so you know which one you're picking up. And if they put it in like as a 4-in-1, like all 4 colours to be used together, then what's the point of that? But what was I going to say? But yeah, I see girls who have darker, like, you can see how pink that is, darker skin tones, either with fake tan or real tan, or their skin just naturally that colour, use pink powder and it looks amazing on them. And I'm just like, good for them, but I don't know how it's gonna look on me. I don't know, I'm kind of a bit of, I don't know. Like, to me, I prefer the banana powder, to be fair, or like translucent powder, so I find like the pink, I don't know, like in a way it looks good, in a way it looks a bit weird. Like, I like how brightening it is here, but I find like it looks weird as I go up towards my face. So I'm gonna grab, let me see, that beigey colour, I think. So this one, I used that one last time, I'm using this one. So as you can tell, it's like a beige, like a peachy beige. Using my battered Ellison's powder brush. Just gonna tap off. Like, it's good to have the 4-in-1 powder, but I just don't like the way it did keep the sticker on it, and have to be so careful not to get the other colours mixed, like you just want to use one colour. But I do like the fact that it is cherry scented, and I do like the fact that it comes with a nice puff and it isn't too clunky for packaging. But yeah, there could be improvements, but I do find that primer has set down a lot better since I have put less on this time, which is quite good. Like, it isn't as sticky. I was setting down my cheeks because I find that could be hard to set down, so powders used pinky tones more on like the under eyes and the rest of that beigey colour on the rest of my face. I do like the powders, like I do like them, but I'm not sure whether I'm a pink under eye powder girly. I don't know. I don't know if I prefer, like, I think, I don't know, because I like the banana ones, so like where it's really, really brightening, so I really don't know. It's a hard one because the pink looks good too. So on to some bronzer. So I don't know whether I'm going to do a strong contour of this or not. That's a Primark PS Bronze powder bronzer, and this one is in the shade Cinnamon there. So I might just, because this one is quite like a strong bronzer there, if you can see there. So I might just do a couple of taps. Just use just contour anyway, so I will. So I'm just using this Obaession contour brush. Just gonna do like 3 taps because it is quite strong. Just fix my hair. Then just do this actually is like a strong bronzer, but it is nice. Tapping it in instead of just going and blend it helps like to give it a more even application, which I find. I'm doing a bit down my nose and there, and then on the lip. So I'm gonna do like, obviously the jawbone now, or the jawline, by 5 taps for that area. I really like this bronzer, like it has a slight caramelly tone, but it isn't too warm where it's orange. It's actually really, really nice. I actually smile when I do my contour too, because I find, I don't know, I got a better shape, especially when you're getting pictures on night out and you're smiling, the contour just sits nicer, because it actually gets your jawline really, really snatched. Okay, so I'm gonna do a bit more around the cheek, so just do a couple of taps. And I'm just gonna, because I want that more of a sculpted look. Same with the other cheek. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am not going to use this brush today. I'm going to use it when I do a stronger contour. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some blush. I'm not sure like when I'm going to do blush and highlight off camera or do it on camera, but I will come back to it. I'm not going to do too much like crazy makeup, more like natural, because I'm putting the red lip on. So I think I'll come back once that's all done, or once I have like my eyes and the rest of my face done. I'll come back to do the setting spray and then the lipstick, and I think that'll be done anyway. Okay, so I am back. I've got most of my makeup on, bar the mascara and the lips and setting spray. So for my blush and highlight, I used this XxRevolution XS blush and Cynic. I'm not sure if they do this anymore. I'm not sure if XxRevolution is still a thing, but if you can look up online, it should be. It's a beautiful kind of corally red pink colour, orangey. like that kind of summer blush. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it is quite bright and vivid, but I love that look. Highlight, I use this Makeup Obsession Maybelline highlight, which is proper like icy, and I used that also on my eyelids too, because I couldn't be bothered lifting out a full eyeshadow palette and doing like a full eye look. So what I did, I used less on like the highlighting points, tops of my cheeks, side to the forehead, and also down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, that type of thing. But I also took a shadow brush and dusted some of it on my lid, inner corners, and the brow bone. It's just giving me a beautiful like icy lid look, which I absolutely love. And I do this quite a lot too, especially in the mornings if I'm in a rush and I have to get makeup on. It just saves a lot of time, do you know what I mean? And for the crease colour, I did just use the Primark bronzer with a wee Makeup Gallery crease brush. I'm not entirely sure where my lid brush came from. I think it's an eBay one from years and years ago. I swear I've got makeup from like like makeup brushes and all from decades ago. Well, not decades, but at least a decade, you know what I mean? Eyeliner, I use two different types. I used the W7, what's this called? Pretty, I think. I don't know what. Pretty or party, or what's that say? Oh, it's written upside down. My goodness, Brookelynne, you read it upside down. The Defined Liquid Pen Eyeliner in black on my top lash line, and then for my lower lash line I use my Mrs. Glam chocolate brown pencil eyeliner, because I like to use it like, I never put pencil eyeliner in the waterline because I find that closes off my eyes too much and it makes them look too small, whereas putting them like above, see where like the lash line is, the bottom lash line, makes them look a lot bigger and prettier and younger looking too. Because I find also if you put eyeliner in the waterline, it smudges quite easily, so just doing it underneath is a lot better. It lasts all day. So yeah, good tip for you there if you want bigger eyes and you want your eyeliner to last longer. Brow pencil, I use Nicola McLaughlin eyebrow pencil in dark brown. It's like one of them double-ended brow pencils and I absolutely love it. Now my eyebrows need plucked, they need to be done, even though I just plucked them and tinted them last week. But if you're like, if you ever do your eyebrows regularly, you'll know like sometimes your eyebrows go for like some sort of weird growth spurt where it'll just sprout a load of hairs from nowhere. That's what happened to mine. Annoying, but hey ho. So onto the setting spray, which I'm going to just stick on my face now. Just shaking it because it has like a dual phase, so I'm just shaking it, and I have tried this before. So whoa, that's a lot. It smells amazing like cherries, so does the primer too. Probably put too much on, but hey ho. The glow of that is absolutely amazing. I need to set it again. Well, not set it again, fan it again. Because yeah, literally has like the best glow ever. Yeah, I love that glow. Like the glow that setting spray gives to your face is something else. Yeah, it's something else. I absolutely love love the way it's turning out. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to do mascara, like obviously I'm going to do it off camera, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it before my liquid lipstick or after. I think I'll do my liquid lipstick first, let that setting spray get a really good chance to like sink into my skin, and then I'll do my mascara. So obviously the NYX Lip Lingerie XXL in this like red colour. It looks darker on the tube than what it does on the lips. It's like a bright red with kind of like a pinky undertone, if you can see there. It's like more like a true red. And a lovely applicator too for like lining your lips as well. Okay, so doing that to get it off like any excess. It almost has like a kind of a bricky look to it. I don't know if it's really brick because lighting's a bit dull because it's raining, but it is more of a true red and I absolutely love this colour. It really is nice. But it does have like a deeperness to it, so it's like a deeper true red. I actually really like it. I'm going to have to try to get this rinsed off, so I'm going to do my mascara off camera and I'll come back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I am back. I've got my full makeup on. The mascaras I've used is a mixture between the Revolution Wispify mascara in black, and then I put over the top of that is the Maybelline Firework mascara. Horton Firework mascara. I torture him by saying fireworks, but yeah, it's this one in the shade black. I don't think they have a brown in the Firework mascara, but both of them have given me the best lashes of my life. And I just brushed my hair so it doesn't look so frizzy, especially around the front. Yeah. So I'm here to tell you the final thoughts on all the products I have got. So I'll start with the combo, the primer and setting spray combo. I love these. Now, the primer, obviously it's a gripping primer, so it does feel sticky, but I think a little bit of this goes a long way. If you don't put a load on, just put the right amount on, like 1.5 pumps or 1 pump, and you'll get the perfect texture and it'll make your makeup last. But I think if you put more than 2 pumps on, it just becomes a sticky mess. But I'll see how like the makeup holds up. I might do a check-in. Don't quote me on that because I may forget. But I do love the way it smooths onto the skin really easily, and it smells like cherries, and it does make your makeup look nice. Like everything you put on over top of it looks nice. But obviously when I first used this the other day, when I used too much, I found like everything was hard to set down over top of it, and because I like to kind of go in and like swipe cheek products, I found they were going patchy. But I think the problem's solved because I didn't use much of this primer. So yeah, the setting spray, I absolutely love this. I love the smell of it when you smell it on your skin. I love how fine the mist is. I find this mist is really fine, and I love how glowy my skin looks after setting my makeup down. That's absolutely like amazing thing. I just love like how like fruity and all it smells, and it does make your makeup last all day. And you could, if you wanted to, use this as a refresher, like setting spray once you touch up your makeup. Say for instance you're going from day to night, you're going to work, so to do your face in the morning, and then you're going out for drinks or dinner with the girls or date with your husband or whatever, or just going out where you want to have some nice makeup on, touch up your makeup for that night time, spray this to set it all in place, and it does really refresh your makeup. I find that, and I've tried it like refresh my makeup when I did do the haul, and it did make my makeup look nice and glowy, so I love that. So the concealer next. So I find this is actually a really good colour for me, even though it does look several shades too lighter than my foundation. But I like to have that lighter concealer for like my under eyes and the centre of my face, just to give me that more sculpted, well, highlighted, sculpted look. Kind of gives me more like life into my face, if that makes sense. And the shade 3N is a perfect shade. It's not too light where it looks white, and it is neutral, so maybe lean slightly towards the yellower side, but not loads. I wouldn't mind if it lent to, like, if it lent loads into the yellow side, because I like a yellow brightening concealer anyway. But I do love the colour. It isn't too pink. I was worried what if it came out too pink, even though it does say N. But I do worry with collection, because a lot of the concealers I've had in my collection, I do have in my collection, the darker ones that I own are like pink leaning, and I don't like that because it looks grey on my skin. Because when I wear fake tan, my skin is more warm olive with fake tan on, and anything pink toned concealer wise just looks off on me. But this concealer shade is perfect. Let me see. Powder, so the Primark PS Sweet powder, I actually do like this. Now I have some kind of mixed thoughts on it, but I do like the concept where you get like 4 powders in like one. I like that. I like that they give you that option to try 4 different shades. So you do have like, the only thing is it's hard to really tell the colours you get, but I think there's like a beige, which I used, the bright pink, which I use underneath the eyes. I have like it's like a banana tone, and then I have like a translucent tone. So I do have 4 different tones. Now I do wish they had more of the colours shown here instead of a sticker, but I think you can peel that off and see it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to try and peel it off at some point after this video and see what I see. And the only thing I don't like about it is like that sifter, like the peel off sticker. They should put a sifter in it, like a twisty, where like if you want to use the pink powder, you could twist the sifter to the pink powder. You could tap out however much you want, seal it back up like with the sifter. Or if you want to use like, let's say the beige, or like the beige colour or the translucent colour on your face, then you can turn the sifter around to the translucent colour, tap out the product you want, and then apply it to your face, and then close it back up. Instead of having that stupid sticker in the middle of it, which you have to keep it on and then peel off a corner of the size you want to use. You could use them all together, all like an all-in-one face thing, but I prefer like individual colours, because that's what the whole point is for me, to try out new colours. I like the fact that they have given you, like, you can see the sticker there. I like the fact that they have given you a wee poofy. It's like a nice travel size, so you can just like touch up on the go, which I do like. I do like that the powder isn't clunky packaging. Isn't too clunky of packaging. It's like a decent size. It's not the most compact, but it is a decent size for like packing in your suitcase, because you have 4 powders in one, which I do actually like that. So yeah, I like the powder. The bronzer, I actually really like the bronzer. I love how nice and caramelly toned it is, and I do love how like you can contour with it too. It isn't too warm where it looks off when you contour. I love how like natural looking it is, but it can be built up really nicely. And I haven't tried the brush because I didn't really fancy doing a full on sharp contour, but I might do at some point. But I'll feel the brush anyway and let you know how it feels. But it is quite soft, so it'll be good for like doing nose contour, or like really sharp cheekbone contour. I think that'll be really amazing for. And the actual colour, I love how like it's not too warm tone, but it is warm tone enough for it's like a nice caramel colour, but it's not too much in your face, if that makes sense. I do love the tone, and I do love how blendable it is. I found it blended into my makeup really well. Obviously it is a very pigmented product, so a little bit of it goes a long way, which is a good thing and a bad thing. If you're not used to it, you think it doesn't look that dark or that pigmented, it is. So a light hand is needed with this product, but you can build up, say for instance you've used a couple of taps of the bronzer but it isn't dark enough, a couple of more taps and you'll get that depth you want and you need, and I do like that. Let me see, I'll move that eyebrow pencil out of the road. So yeah, liquid lipstick. So the liquid lipstick I find is really easy to apply. The tip of it, so the tip of the doe foot applicator is really good for like overlining your lips and shaping them into the shape you want. It doesn't make it awkward at all to shape your lips and really fill them in. And I love how kind of like the applicator moves with your lips but not too much where it's gonna cause a mess. I love how like it dries down decently fast, and I love how like the colour has a perfect sangria colour. I would describe this red as. It's not a very bright red, it's more like a sangria red, which I do actually like. I was torn between this sangria red or like the bright red. I might get the bright red next time, but I'm glad I went for this colour because it's not too bright, not too dark. It's like a nice perfect red, I would say. I do find these to be very long lasting. I've got the shade Knockout in my collection, which is like a purpley pink colour, and I find that lasts for ages. This one does, but the only thing is when it's worn off, it can wear off patchy, so I'd recommend if you're on a night out or somewhere during the day and you're bringing this or you're wearing this, I would say bring it in your handbag or makeup bag, touch up. So if it does go patchy, you have it there with you to touch it up so it doesn't look ridiculous. But it does last for ages. It lasts hours on my lips, I would say. Like it literally looks bomb from like, I wouldn't say it's as long lasting as the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Inks. They are like a good bit more long lasting, but it isn't far off behind that, if that makes sense. So I would say you get a good 6 or so hours out of this, which is really good for liquid lipstick. So I absolutely love it. I love the shade too. It's like that perfect sangria true red. Has a bit of depth to it, and it'd be good for like going into autumn in the next couple of months, which I'm not trying to think about because I'm trying to enjoy summer, but it does have that kind of slightly wineness to it, but not too much where it's screaming autumn. And yeah, like it can work for all seasons, so I absolutely love that one. I love it. So yes, I am gonna go off this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next one. And let me know if you have tried any of these products, like how you thought of them, and any advice you want to give or you want to ask me. Work away, pretty much ask away, and I'll see you again for the next video. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.